Welcome to our journey into the world of William Shakespeare. He's arguably the most famous writer in the English language. His plays and poems have captivated audiences for centuries. But who was this man, and why does his work still matter today? Let's explore the life, language, and legacy of the Bard of Avon. William Shakespeare was born in Stratford-upon-Avon, England, in 1564. His father was a successful businessman, a glover and tanner. His mother came from a landowning family. We don't know his exact birthday, but it's traditionally celebrated on April 23rd. He likely attended the local grammar school, receiving a solid education in Latin and classical literature. At age 18, he married Anne Hathaway. They had 3 children, Susanna and twins Hamnet and Judith. Little is known about his life immediately after his marriage. By the late 1580s, Shakespeare had moved to London. He began his career as an actor and playwright. London's theatre scene was booming, offering fertile ground for his talent. He became a managing partner in the Lord Chamberlain's Men, later known as the King's Men. This acting company was one of the most popular in London. It performed in famous theatres like the Globe. Shakespeare was not just a writer. He was a working man of the theatre. He understood performance, which shaped his writing. He wrote plays specifically for his company and its actors. He became quite successful, earning enough to buy property in Stratford. He eventually retired to his hometown around 1613. He died there in 1616. Despite his fame, many details of his life remain a mystery. This lack of concrete information has even led to theories that someone else wrote the plays. However, the overwhelming evidence points to William Shakespeare of Stratford. One of the biggest hurdles for modern readers is Shakespeare's language. It can seem old-fashioned and difficult to understand, but it's not a foreign language. It's early modern English. English was still evolving during Shakespeare's time. There were fewer standardized rules for spelling and grammar. Shakespeare himself contributed thousands of new words and phrases to the language. He used a rich vocabulary estimated to be over 20,000 words. He also employed different sentence structures than we use today. Verbs might come before subjects or objects before verbs. He frequently used poetic devices like iambic pentameter. This is a rhythm pattern often found in his plays, especially in the lines spoken by noble characters. It sounds like a heartbeat. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. Understanding Shakespeare's language is like learning a dialect. You need to get used to the different sounds, rhythms, and word choices. Context is key to figuring out meaning. Don't worry about understanding every single word. Focus on the main ideas, the emotions, and the action. Reading aloud can also help you grasp the rhythm and sense. His language is challenging, but it's also incredibly beautiful and expressive. It allows for layers of meaning and powerful imagery. It's part of what makes his work so enduring. Shakespeare wrote approximately 38 plays. They fall into 3 main categories: comedies, tragedies, and histories. He also wrote poetry, including 154 sonnets. His tragedies are perhaps the most famous. Plays like Hamlet, Othello, King Lear, and Macbeth explore dark themes. They often feature protagonists with fatal flaws leading to their downfall. The comedies, such as A Midsummer Night's Dream, Twelfth Night, and As You Like It, are filled with mistaken identities, witty banter, and happy endings. They often involve themes of love and disguise. The histories, like Richard III and Henry V, dramatize events from English history. They often focus on the lives and reigns of monarchs. These plays helped shape national identity. Shakespeare's plays are known for their complex characters. They feel real and relatable even today. His exploration of human nature is timeless. His plots are often borrowed from earlier sources, but he transformed them. He added depth, complexity, and unforgettable language. His plays are filled with dramatic tension and emotional power. These works have been performed continuously for over 400 years. They have been translated into countless languages. They continue to inspire new adaptations in theatre, film, and literature. Now let's try to unlock some of Shakespeare's language ourselves. Understanding his words is the first step to appreciating his genius. It's like being a detective. We're going to look at a very short passage. Your task is to translate it into modern English. Think about what the characters are saying and feeling. Consider this line from Romeo and Juliet. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? How would you say that today? But wait, what light is breaking through that window over there? See how breaking it down helps? Soft can mean wait or hold on. Yonder means over there. Breaks means shines or appears. Translating helps you engage directly with the text. It forces you to think about the meaning behind the seemingly strange words. It makes Shakespeare less intimidating. Choose a short speech or dialogue from a play you're interested in. Work through it line by line or even phrase by phrase. Use a dictionary or online resources if needed. Discuss your translations with others. There's often more than one way to interpret a line. This activity helps build confidence in reading Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was a master craftsman of language and drama. His life story, while incomplete, shows a man deeply involved in the theatre of his time. His language, though challenging, is a source of immense beauty and insight. His plays continue to resonate because they speak to universal human experiences. Love, loss, ambition, jealousy, joy, it's all there. Understanding Shakespeare opens a window into history, language, and ourselves. Don't be afraid to dive into his work. Start with a summary, watch a performance, or tackle a short scene. The effort is richly rewarded. Shakespeare's world is waiting for you to discover it. Don't forget to like and subscribe.